is Jeremiah McKill, your sports analyst with my favorite co-host,
James Sherwitz.
and this is J&J Sports, you guys. Good morning. We are back in the studio. First thing I just want to say is thank God, that we're back in the studio, James. We're able to, get back to the basics and get back to everything. How you feeling today?
I feel fantastic. It's great to be back here on campus, and I'm ready to do a show.
Yes, I'm ready. So, we're just going to dive right into it. We ain't going to waste any time. The first thing we have up is baseball. The Houston Astros, the battles against San Diego Padres with a dominating score of 12-2 for the Astros. Did you watch this game, James?
I got the highlights.
Man, it was hectic. It was hectic. I mean, Padre defense was just terrible. It was terrible. They weren't catching anything. And then their catcher wasn't even catching things. Like, what do you think happened? Like, why?
I think it's interesting. I think after, it was a few games ago where the score was lopsided towards San Diego, right?
Yeah.
I think the Astros didn't want that to happen again, especially like with the same team.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's turn it around right here and let's do something about it.
And it's the crazy thing about it, it's their home field. It was their home field in San Diego. I was thinking they finna give Astros the blues, but the Astros just played like they were at home. Like, this is nothing. The defense was it was a big factor for the Astros. I'm not even gonna lie. To me, so that goes to my first question. What do you think that the biggest factor for the Astros winning the game?
I agree. It was the defense, especially considering that lopsided score.
Yeah.
If you can't score points, then you're not going to be able to win the game. And with the defense now also like helping out with the offense, I see that as a positive for this team moving forward.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the thing. If we just kind of go through the Astros pros and cons, man, they had great defense on. They had good defense early in the game. I think that's what really set it off early. They didn't wait. They had a lot of double plays like during the seventh half, sixth, seventh inning. The offense delivered when needed, of course. And then the pitcher, we're gonna kind of get into him too. He was a beast. And they just played hard the whole game. I never seen one time where they were lacking. They were being lazy. I mean, hustling to catch the ball, James. Like, the defense was 1 to 10, I say 11. Like, it was top. Really, and then we just kind of get into players of the game. J.P. France, actually, that was the pitcher. Have you heard about him?
Yeah, his name kept coming up in articles as I was researching.
Yeah, J.P. France. He's nice. He was throwing a real good fastball, just throwing a lot of strikeouts. He's still not better than Verlander to me, but he definitely has a rocking arm. McCormick, he almost had 2 outs. He got that 1 out on defense, and then he hustled to kind of catch it, but it kind of hit the field first and kind of bounced in his mid, so they didn't count it. But man, just the hustle was, the fact that he was able to hustle and get it like that, it was great. Tucker, we all know Tucker. He was good getting home runs, and honestly, just the whole team they was lit. They was rocking. I mean, where do you see them going? If they keep playing like this on away games, like, how do you see the rest of their season ending?
They're going to make a deep run in the postseason, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
And I was kind of curious about, in the games where the Astros are able to get ahead early, do you think that they play better in those games rather than when they're probably trying to play catch up, or if the games are much closer?
I definitely think so. I think they play. I think any team really, if you just hustle early, like, you get a better advance. But the Astros are a team that knows how to come back, so that's another kind of big factor for them. And a lot of teams don't have that factor. Like, once you lose, the other team has a bigger lead, it's kind of hard for the other team to catch up. But the Astros know how to hustle and at least tie it.
It doesn't seem like the Astros really took their foot off the gas at all. It seems like they were.
They were on a fake. I don't know what it is. It kind of seemed like you'll think they were rivals, but they're really not. It was just, man, they all just communicated together. You can tell they kind of had that energy, like, yeah, we're gonna win. There's no question. Like, they weren't stopping. honestly, and I really think the reason that they, was so good is because the, Padres defense was terrible. I mean, it's no words for it. You can't miss those many catches. And the catcher at that, it was simple plays where the catcher could have caught him, got him out right there, and he missed it. And then that's another point. It was just those little careless mistakes, they cost you. So
after falling behind by that much, do you think that maybe they kind of cost themselves by trying to play a little bit too hard, or maybe doing too much when maybe they should have just like kept an even keel to try to get back in the game?
Yeah, I really feel like they weren't there. Honestly, they were moving kind of lazy. They weren't like Astros. They had that hustle to them, which means they're running, they're throwing, whatever they got to do to get you out, make these things happen. I didn't see that in the Padres. I didn't really see that hustle on defense like that. And, the Astros, they're a team, like, if they see you lacking, they're going to take that opportunity to, So, I mean, it was a big win. They definitely deserve that. I can't wait to see the next games this week. But, yeah, it was pretty good.
Out of the main roster players, who would you say are probably the top three for you?
Top three?
Most important.
Okay, I would say Verlander for sure. Tucker, because he just seems like he can do defense and offense. He's a that type of player. And then I would say Jose Abreu. I like him too. Yeah, those are the three kind of top players for me. You?
I agree. I think Verlander, Abreu, but I got to stick with Altuve. I really enjoy watching him play.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's no question. But like I said, you guys, we're gonna see, kind of how they keep going. If they keep playing like this, man, I don't think it's no team that can really stop them. Honestly.
I'm looking forward to the postseason for baseball.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.